Hey, welcome back to the next lesson. Klaus here from revolutionizeyourhealth.eu. And let me just remind you that if you find this on Facebook or YouTube and you haven't seen the other lessons, please go to the website revolutionizeyourhealth.eu and catch up, because these are actually building on each other. So I don't want you to miss out on anything here. Today we're going to look at movement and daily activities, which is the fourth layer of the pyramid of priorities. That's our action model in the Revolutionize Your Health program. So this is really about our daily life. It's not an effort we make. It's just a way we habitually choose to live our lives. And it's really important to remember that this is not the exercise part, because if we're looking at our origin, at our evolution, humans have been constantly active through our evolution. We've been moving from being hunters and gatherers to getting into the agrarian society, starting to actually grow stuff instead of finding stuff. That made us a little bit more inactive, actually, or less, gave it less variety in our lives. The first few million years of our evolution, we've been active with a great variety every day, and it was not until the industrial age that we were actually able to become more sedentary. And part of that, of course, had to do with the light. Part of it has to do with living in the cities, and the information age has aggregated the issue. And most people think of the information age as being the peak of development so far, but from a health standpoint, and especially physical health standpoint, activity standpoint, it's been an absolute disaster for humankind, because we're totally unprepared for this modern lifestyle. We're designed and evolved to be moving constantly, or at least several times during the day. So let's look at it was back then. Scientists, they estimate that on average early men worked 10 to 15 hours per week, and this is like the physical kind of labor where we were out hunting, we were out gathering food. The rest of the time were a lot of camp work and handcraft. So in the meantime here, there's a lot of play and practice and social activities. So we don't really look at mending tools outside the cave. That's not really looked at as work here. That's more like a social activity. We're together socializing with our friends, and we are just keeping our hands moving at the same time. That's not hard labor. So the stresses of that time were mainly acute and short term, which means that we got an acute stress, lion, tiger, any other kind of wild animal, or during the hunt, maybe a bison turned around and actually attacked the human hunters. And this is what our bodies evolved to do. We are very well evolved to deal with these acute and short-term stresses, lots of leisure time, socializing, and quite a few hours of hard work. If we look at it today, most people, they are sitting or staying sedentary most of the day. The stress that we encounter are really more we are stressed out about things, and most of these things are actually nothing that stresses us or threatens us right there and then. These are worries about the future, or thinking about the past, worrying about the economy or terrorism or whatever. But this is turning our stress hormones up, and we never get out of this state. So it's almost exclusively chronic stress, which we are very, very poorly adapted to handle. So just moving around, like trying to mimicking the activities of our ancestors, that actually calms our nervous system and alleviates stress. And in Japan, it's a word they call it. It's called forest bathing, and it has been shown in studies that it's really, really good stress management to just get out in nature and move around every single day. So a key concept here is that we actually live a totally different lifestyle than we evolved to. And this is as our society does not offer us a natural way of living the lifestyle we evolved to do, we have to make a conscious effort to get out there until it becomes a habit. All right, that's everything for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hope that you enjoyed the presentation and you got some value out of here. I hope that you start scheduling some time in nature if you don't already do that. And if you see this on Facebook or YouTube, please get over to revolutionizeyourhealth.eu. You can get on the list and never miss any updates. I'm Klaus, and I'm so happy and grateful to have you here. Love you for watching. Be good, be well. Peace be the journey. Have a great day. Bye.